Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. So today is day number 64, but yeah, today wasn't too bad. It's just a Monday. I don't think I had a single call that actually got through. I had one sale technically, but that was from previous work, but ended up getting that. So one sale out of the day, but nobody answered out of all my calls, which it happens. It Some days are just like that, but just gotta keep making more calls and continue trying to get a hold of people. So I did a little bit of SOP work for my VA and finished up everything on that. Did a lot of bookkeeping side of things, getting ready for taxes because I tend to do taxes relatively early just because I know not a lot of tax code, but or not. I don't know tax code specifically. I just know what's deductions and all that shit. I just know what I can deduct and how to actually like input it and everything like that for myself. So I want to get a tax expert or like a CPA for this year, but the one that I messaged hasn't responded yet, and it's the one that is used for the group that I'm in. And in turn, since he hasn't messaged, I'm just gonna continue doing it myself because it's not too difficult to do it myself when I know most of the deductions because it's just basically cost of goods sold. So payroll itself is a deduction. The tax, or I believe it's the tax of payroll is also a deduction, and then any marketing's a deduction. Like any expenses made are deductions pretty much. There's very minimal that isn't. So it's just using all that. And then for my real estate side, it's my mortgage interest, my uh, value of the home goes down, like whatever the value is. I think that's like 16,000 a year, and then my just regular expenses throughout the years, utilities, any taxes that get taken up throughout the year. I tend to be basically like net zero every year, which is completely fine because all my actual income is tax free, so I don't have to worry about that. Because all my real estate stuff can get taxed, but I have enough deductions to cover it. But yeah, I didn't really have too much sales wise. I had 3 quote calls scheduled, none of them showed, and just trying to get a hold of more people, help some more people get this business going. That's the whole goal. And yeah, I sent out internal marketing. Somebody said yes to it, but they didn't answer their phone twice. I tried messaging them as well. They just never responded. It's just the name of the game. It's all right though. I am ready to get going and keep on growing. Today after work, I finished up a little bit more of my meal prep, so now I have all breakfast ready, lunches ready, and dinners ready. So I don't have to worry about making food. Technically, breakfast is only what I'm making because it's a smoothie, but outside of that, everything else is just heating it up. It takes 10-15 minutes for the smoothie because I clean everything and then move on. But yeah, I don't really have much going on. I had a group coaching call today, so just being convicted, having the courage to commit, just burning the boats, basically, not having any extra outcomes or I can't remember how they said it. Mm, just remove any other options is the biggest thing. No extra options. So that's why like that burning the book. I just finished burn the boats or whatever. It's by the one guy that was on Shark Tank as a guest star. It was a decent book, but yeah, I just have to remove my other options, continue growing, and just remove my fear out of the things, because fear, then decision, commitment, and the time frame in which you do that. So the closer that you continue doing your time frame management, so let's say you think of what you're going to do and you instantly do it. This from thought to start, it's basically instant. Or if you procrastinate, thought, and then 6 months later you're like, okay, let's do that. Now 6 months have gone by, and now you can't go back and start from that 6 months ago when you actually thought of it. It's basically you need to start as soon as you physically can. So whether it's right now, maybe 5 minutes from now, or tomorrow. But if you do it tomorrow, then tomorrow never comes, because tomorrow will be today, and today is yesterday's tomorrow. That's just how it is. So technically, best time to start is still now. I've said this over and over. It's telling it to myself because I'm always procrastinating. I don't know what I'm procrastinating about right now, but once I get off this, I'll probably realize and remember. But I know it's probably something to do with sales, because sales is the one thing that's holding me back right now. So that's why I'm reading tons of books, trying to understand it, get better at it, and continue growing my sales skill, because sales is the one main aspect of businesses that you have to be able to do. Whether you are the one selling or you have somebody selling for you, either way, you're going to have to be teaching somebody to sell. Unless they know more selling or more sales stuff, I guess they have a better sales skill than you, which then they'd be able to help you learn. But in that point, you have them selling, and then you're able to do operations, and you don't have to worry about that. But that's not where I'm at. I have to get to a certain point before I can get to have a salesperson. But then, even if I had a salesperson, I have to be the one training them, and then finding or making sure that they're the right fit for it, because the first person's probably not going to be the best fit. Although, if they do become a good fit, then awesome. They get to take my sales seat, and I don't have to worry about sales. But that's once I'm at that 65,000 mark, and then it's just onwards and upwards. That's gonna be it for me today. So, Marcus out.